So we don't have one of those because like less Brian no like treated. You can do it and you go do it yourself. Yeah, something like that. Yes. So but she will tell her.
Okay, guys, I'm Patiman here. I think still a lot of people are joining us. So it's about 8:28 now. Let's give about another 2-3 minutes. Let everyone to log in first, and we'll start our presentation. So meanwhile, just chill and we'll start shortly.
We got rid of our last array as well, and then the back.
Okay, so it's about 8:30. I think so far, but 14, 15 people are here. So okay, well, let me start. Okay, I think everyone's here. Just need a favor. Just mute yourself for now. Then towards later when I open the floor, I think you can ask questions. Okay, let's start the presentation without delays. I believe those who have brought you guys to this presentation, probably Mac and others, would have explained everything. So today's session is more on hearing from the horse mouth. Okay, so our company name is Grey Matter. What we do is actually, if you currently, Bitcoin is getting a lot of attention recently for past six 6 months, like 4 5 months. I would say 4 5 months, where when he reach more than 20,000, a lot of people are start looking into Bitcoin. And what we did, we entered last year early, where I think towards because I started when in the March, and the real investment we started opened the floor to public on towards May or June. Now, before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself. very important. Okay, introduce myself. Okay, my name is Parthiban. Parthiban Ilangovan. Now, if you guys, what I do is actually I don't trade this current. Can you guys hear me? I mean, if you can hear me, just comment. Currency trading and do fund management. We do have an academy to teach people to take do a diploma in trading under UBS University from Switzerland. So we have a base in Brickfields and we are in the market more than like 5-6 years as an academic education's up. Okay, so if you see, this is my profile, and I want you guys to go and search about this, where under photos or videos, go under video and then click your video. Okay. Under the video, mute. Okay. So under the video, if you see, there's a lot of activities I've done with my students. Okay, a lot of activity I've done with my students. So it's not that I just started last week or what. So we are in the market more than 12 years and running educations more than like 5-6 years. So this is my base, and so just do some research about myself, my background. This is the information. Okay. So let's start the session. Okay. So my profile, let me just introduce. My profile is Parthiban Ilangovan. This is my name. Okay. So today we're presenting an opportunity which we created last year. How to maximize our small seed fund into huge growth. So these things is always in my mind, because as a trader, as a fund manager, what I do is I do manage on a clients for these are clients are very conservative clients, where yearly we expect like 20, 30, 40% return on our capital. So what happened is I've experience of doing a high growth in trading on a small capital. When I raised my capital to higher, there's a lot of psychological things will come in when you guys have had trading experience. So I was seeking for any trader who can trade on a bigger capital, but aggressively and safely. So aggressive and safe always does not come along, but I was like searching for that, and then I met this trader on my FX book, which I'll share the link with you guys shortly. So this trader was a very impressive record, where he actually turned his $1,000 into $78,000, and his name is Mohammad Abdul Lufi. So I was like very curious how this fella has turned his $1,000 to $78,000. So what I did, I went and checked his statement. I internet and I checked every position that he took. What is the strategy? But what I come to know that this trader, few participants haven't unmuted themselves. Okay. So what I found is this trader only did a buy trade, and surprisingly only traded Bitcoin. Then I tried to apply this knowledge on the currency, because currency, there's always a sell momentum, buy momentum, but Bitcoin, which is very new for me, where Bitcoin, a lot of people believe it will go up. The belief is the one driving the price higher and higher. So when I started this set up this fund, where it was like $70,000, and I did buy one Bitcoin, and then I exited 36,000. And literally, I'm not regretting, but I feel like I should have held the trade. What I saw was 10 to 6,000. It's incredibly good return in a short period of time. So I did a profit taking. Now, that is like more an investment, not trading. But this trader, what he did was he traded drop, he went and bought higher and higher. I mean, when there's a dip, always buy, and the price surge higher. but these things doesn't happen in currency. So that was very curious for me. And then what I did was I went and Skype call with this trader, and I said I had asked a lot of questions out of skepticism, where I asked him why you just started with $1,000, and then what's the. He was actually very quite open with me. So we were discussed, and this was happened last year. Sorry, 2020. 2019 December. So 2020. So, which I was wrong, and I saw that Bitcoin was very stable, hold very well compared to gold during the period. So when I gained confidence, I started in the May, towards the end of May. Not only me, a lot of those who are in this program, I think Mac and a few others also invested during that time. So fund have actually grown incredibly. The trader is actually performing well, and the trader is actually not investing in Bitcoin. He's actually trading Bitcoin. Now there will be two groups over here where probably you guys are holding Bitcoin and you're seeing you're reaping the benefit of holding Bitcoin. But trading is totally different, where we actually buy and sell, or sell and exit the trade. What we need is the movement, the dollar movement in between to take our profits. So this trader has a very unique system. Well, let's see about that. What is Grey Matter is that we are a boutique trading firm that seeks to capitalize on opportunities in the financial market with the new groundbreaking trading strategies. So about us now, okay, I think I've explained to you guys. So our product is over here. Now there's actually going to be many products. What we started the first is we started with a trader where it's called Mohammed Abdul Lufi. He's the one trading the fund. So far, our performance, our $1,000 become almost $3,000 in the past 7-8 months. So we actually not withdrawing the money, we actually compounding it. And my recommendation to everyone over here, this is not a system where you put big money and then make a big money. You just put a small money, grow it. What we need is the time, the duration, 20 to 36 months. Why I come with 20 to 36 months? If you see the past history with this traders, his record. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the live account. Okay. Sorry, got it. Okay. So in 2018, this trader have traded average make of 11 to 18%. That's a minus 2.9, 20, 26, 18, 8, 9, 2019, 20, 9%. So that's actually a few months where you make 35%, 20%, 10%, 12%. So February was is a time where I asked him to let's start in March. So but during the COVID time, I did actually if I started early, so much advance, probably our fund would have seen like $4,000, $5,000 growth. So under this, what we have shared is we showed the trader's profile, and wait, let me show you. Okay. Let me go to the presentation slide, guys. This is a website. I think you can do the research, and I'll show you. This Grey Matter is registered under my name. Where actually we started as a just an introduction. We started as we use a brokerage, and the brokerage I requested from them two things. Where I want them to show me the auditing of their accounts, because I don't want them to do B book. If you guys know what is A book, B book, A-book is the broker pass the orders to the liquidity provider. B-book is the broker would not pass the orders. They'll just skip the orders. So I want my fund to be B-booked. So I put a 2 request to the broker where I want to audit the account, my accounts every week, and I want to see the liquidity provider details. Sometimes I'll be at JP Morgan, some Barclays, Almax, and few other brokerage. A liquidity provider who supplies the liquidity. So, so when all that happens, when I see the funds growing, we move to a better, safer brokerage, which is called Almax. So I'll be showing you the detail, but let's go to the presentation slide first, so that you get a bigger picture. Okay. Now, like I mentioned, this is we are providing a compounding copy trade solution to every investor to grow their seed fund into a significant size of fund with a systematic compounding over 26 to 36 months period. Actually, I can't say it's 26 months or 36 months because, oh, who was that? Okay, so what I thought is just put a 26 to 36 months, but what we decided with the main IBs, end of April is the last fund that we're taking. We're going to pause after that, and we're only going to take maintain the existing clients to grow our fund under the Almax brokerage. And once 26 months cut off, we will withdraw the money. So I'll give you the detail of that. And those who don't know what's copy trade is actually it's a software where a lot of traders are trying to be a profitable trader in the market, but it's not that easy. The market is actually very, very dynamic, and we need a lot of patience, and a lot of traders are losing more money in the market making. So with this kind of environment, copy trade serves a better upside for newcomers or new investors, where you can just select a trader and then bet on them. Whatever they do on the account will be reflected on your account, and you can grow your fund safely with that. Now, what my expertise comes in is where I try to regulate the trader as much as possible, where I was like, beginning stage, I was like, every trade the trader enter, I'll get notification. So I want to see whether the trader is entering something logical or not. But past 7-8 months, he's doing a brilliant job. And so it's actually a very good system where you can just copy the trade, and we doing the copy trade for you guys. Okay, and why is compounding? A lot of people might thought, oh, Parthiban, can I withdraw the money monthly? Actually, I'm not in a position to withdraw monthly, because over the 12 years, what I've learned, we have a good cash flow, but the growth really comes in, the huge wealth only comes in when you compound it, you don't take the money. So I was like, 2019, I realized everything. I actually went and automated my business, education business, to the maximum, because I want to focus on the compounding, on my fund management and few other things. So this compounding, Bitcoin compounding things is one of the things which I'm betting that I want to grow my fund with the compound interest. So what Warren Buffett said, my wealth is from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and a compound interest. So those who don't know what's compound interest, I think you should Google it, and then you'll get a lot of information. Now, this is the my statement book that I've done. So if you see one thing, I was impressed. Actually, I found 3 traders who have $1,000 to $1,000, $52,000, and then 17. Why I took this trader? Because the drawdown, this trader uses only 16% in the past to trade. Whereas the fund that we have put, I think less than 1% if used, because the market, the Bitcoin market was so bullish, so there was not really a good, huge drawdown after we invested. Okay, this is the monthly gain that I shared earlier. Okay, now as an investor, what you need is straight to the point. You want to know the information. Let me provide that. What you guys need to know is, what I'm recommending is about $1,000 seed fund. We are expecting to grow it to $70,000. Why I come to the $70,000? Because the trader have made it. You see the. Oh wait, okay. You see the record. he actually turned his $1,000 into almost $77,000. So I see it as $78,000. So if the trader can turn $1,000 to $70,000, in fact, he's having a bigger target. So I say all that is it's a future possibilities. What I know is this guy have tried to make it 78,000, and we are repeating the same history to now. That's the only thing we are doing here. And I'm not a greedy trader or investor here. Once he hits 70,000, I will stop this entire fund because what we want is our fund become to 70,000. It's considered fantastic. You cannot find this kind of return because I'm delivering 30 to 40% per annum. Now this kind of growth is ridiculous for investment world. But why is Bitcoin possible? Because Bitcoin, the volatility is huge, tremendous, and the leverage that we have is great. So once we hit the 70,000, we will do a 50-50 sharing where the trader will take 34%, the investor takes trader will take 50% and the investor take 50%, and the 50% is almost like $34,000. And the durations are actually 26 months, not 36 months anymore, because we started last year May. We will stop taking new fund on April. Now this is not marketing gimmicks or anything, because I think your Mac and others would have known. We are sharing this because see, I personally have invested heavy fund on this, and not only me, my fund management clients also have invested. So what I want is I want to safeguard my fund. So literally, I have no intention to reach out to 1,000 people, 100,000 people. All that is unnecessary for me. What we want to reach our fund, safeguard our fund, and then grow it. So since our members here say let's give our last shot to try to reach out people. Whoever come in, we just take them, and then after that we stop. And I agree to that. So okay, let's see. So this one is okay. So this copy trade actually I've got 6 elements, which is very important you guys to know. This entire presentation is summarized in these 6 points. First is compounding copy trade, unique copy trade opportunity with an experienced trader. Now, the Mohammad Abdul Lufi is a trader where actually my thing asking, I never seen Mohammad Abdul Lufi. Actually, under the my FX book, no one knows the trader. So what I did was like I've communicated with a lot of traders. I communicated with him. He's from Maldives, and then I spoke to him Skype call. I actually spent like 4 or 5 months to understand his way of trading, thinking. If not, there's zero chance for me to invest on another trader because I'm managing fund by myself. So a trader would not be investing in another trader. But this trader has a unique experience where you only trade Bitcoin and he spends literally, but I would say, but 10 hours on the chart, which I would not spend that. And there's one thing which we all have advantage is taking leverage on this trader. Second is IB payout, realistic get back IB. Okay, this IB things is actually not for those who are participating here. It's actually for the existing earlier clients. Even if you guys interested, probably you can discuss with your introducer. And we have MT5 web access. So actually you can see your account under your web MT5, where all the trades will be displayed there. And your PAM, how the PAM works is PAM does not share you the current trade. It only shows you the profit and loss. Okay. And ROTA is signed, which is an agreement. The agreement will be signed from gray matter to the client. So what we are doing now is the fund will be transferred to gray matter, and gray matter is the one having account under the LMAX, which I'll be which I'll be showing you. So once the agreement is done, the agreement will be valid until number 6 is taking place. Under the LMAX brokerage, those who don't know what is LMAX, I'll show you the website. Under LMAX, currently we have close to $500,000 collectively. Once he hit $5 million, we will shift our capital from institutional to retail account. So once the switch has taken place, every one of you guys will be having an account under LMAX, and the fund will be under your account. So from that point, the withdrawing the money to your bank account is actually you have to do with LMAX. So my role is to manage the trader, and because to open an account under LMAX, guys, it's actually a retail account. I think anyone can open, but under the institutional account, it takes actually 500,000 euro net worth. So they'll check whether you are eligible to open the account or not. So all that we have done, and we have moved the fund over there. Okay, and to maintain the transparency from 1st May onward, because we'll not be taking any new funds, so only existing investors. What we'll be doing is every month we'll do an auditing where each of the participants, those who are investors, their account, you will be seeing like you deposit $1,000, it will become 1,500 USD over 2 months. Now that's your account. I'll be showing you under the monthly webinar where I'll be logging in the LMAX account. I'll be showing you what's the current accounts. Currently, I don't want to show this because I don't know how many of you guys will be joining, but I don't expose the capital over here. But those who are members have seen that multiple times. And if you're already a member, you'll be able to see the accounts on a consistent basis, on a monthly basis. And let me show you one of the participants' account. Okay, this is the account. So currently there's no running trades over here. Under BTC, the PAM will be reflecting something like this. So every time there's a trade, like profits will be distributed here, loss will be distributed. There's actually a loss in between here and there, but the trader seems to be maintaining a good, healthy money management, which I'm very impressed. And the drawdown is very low. Okay, so under the LMAX, now those who like curious, what is LMAX? Why this stock so created by LMAX? LMAX, if you go and see LMAX. Okay, guys, most of the brokerage that, if you guys are a trader, most of the brokerage that you guys are seeing in the market, at the back, if they're doing ebook, LMAX is the one providing the liquidity provider. They're very big. So I mean, you guys, if you guys coming in to this, you should spend some time looking at LMAX. Check out their background. How big are they? It's not that easy to open an account under LMAX. All that is a great thing. So why I choose LMAX? Because I want my fund to be safe. So my fund is safe. Everyone is participating also will be under safe zone. Okay. So this one thing that you should pay attention to. And this is the main important things. Do not risk the money that it can't be risked. So because any investment that we are going in, it has to be some sense of like harmony between you and the investment. If you put money that you can't afford to be risk, if anything happens, you might be stressed and depressed. Now, I'm not in the position to put my hard-earned money. So what I've done is I've allocated some, I've taken the risk in this because Bitcoin it's a volatile beast. Those who don't know what's Bitcoin, you should check. It moves like $1,000 in a minute. So I mean, in investment world, I've never seen this kind of a movement. But I'm still betting on this because I want to take advantage of the movement with the experts with us around us. Okay, so this is my not honest, like my from my heart, I'm saying just this is the measurement you should take. Just take 1 to 2 months of your salary. You can invest on this kind of a high risk instrument. Okay, but then, and in fact, I do a cap for people to invest. The maximum you can invest is 1,000, 3,000, and 5,000. So I don't think anyone who can want to invest more than $5,000. Okay, and you might be asking, Parthiban, when do we get our fund? Everything. Okay, I think, okay, need to mute everyone. So we started pre-set up copy trading. So I think those who participated, April to May, I was like only was sharing to my close associates. So we invested on that, and then I did have some soft launch at my office to meet a close group. Actually, I did not really go very public, so I was just speaking around my circle. Those who qualified to put like they're willing to take $2,000-3,000 risk. So I shared with them, and the fundraising only started among those who have invested. So literally, it's purely results based on our past performance, where we our experience, we are seeing the money has been great. So we're sharing to our friends who wants to participate, and we're actually going to stop taking new fund or new investors on the 1st May. I would say end of April. So after that, is no more new clients, and once we stop this, our profit withdrawal is going to be roughly June 2023. But my anticipation is 2021 and or 2022 early, the money will be under LMAX individual retail account. So every one of you guys will be having a individual account. Why? Because currently we have a $500,000 pool account. Once it's become 5 million, LMAX will be converting to retail account, because I can pass it to everyone's account. So for more info, I think you can ask your upline, who can give you the information. And again, don't risk money that can't be risked. It's very important, because at this presentation, literally I can talk very positive things to raise money, but I'm being very very realistic. I've into a lot of business, and I've invested, I've gained, and I've lost. What is important is to maintain a sense of like, you know what you're going in, then invest the money that you can actually put aside for 26 months. Because I'm emphasizing this because I don't want people put like 100,000 and then they expect next month. So all this, and you put now, and then let's say the trader took a trade and it dropped 10% down. So there'll be a lot of stress. I don't want this stress. So that's why I asked, you just put $1,000. Let's grow our fund. Okay. So oh, that's the last slide. Okay. If you guys have any questions, actually you can ask the IBs, those who brought you. What you can do is first do 3 things for me. Read up about LMAX before you come in, and then look at this under the website, the trader's profile. And then if you guys wants to speak to me, I think the IBs can organize a meeting. And I think today got 37 people. Wow. Okay. So I'll end the session over here. In fact, I can show you the traders. Okay, the profile. Okay, this is the fund that the traders entered. So currently there's a pending order, which I never show this to people, but I'm just showing. Yeah, pending order at 49,000 at this moment. So, hey, can you guys see the screen? This is the screen. So this is the fund that we have at this juncture. It's growing. So the same account will be under LMAX. So if there's no question, I think I can't enter the question also. There's a lot of people. Wow, nice to see this crowd. Guys, I personally run classes, and I've never seen under meeting this much of people. Okay, so thank you guys, and see you guys. Any questions? I think IBs can arrange the meeting. Thank you. Bye bye.